This is a gigantic raceway set. This is 4 different sets that we have combined and expanded to do and to show what you are seeing right here. The main base set is 6395. The Victory Lap Raceway from 1988. We also have included 6634, the stock car from 1986, 6628, the Shell tow truck from 1981, that's the old one, and 6591, Nitro Dragsters from 1989. So, everything is present here. You can see, and we'll give you a tour of this in a little bit, but you can see all the different parts. The raceway itself. Now, what we've added to this are 10 extra road base plates to make an entire racetrack. So the Victory Lap Raceway only came with 2 base plates. The 2 that you see right here with the checkerboard pattern on them. All the other ones are ones that we've added. So there are 10 extra base plates to give you a complete racetrack. Plus, none of these connectors, of course, since this isn't really a set by itself with all the extra base plates, we've added 24 extra gray flats to help connect the whole thing together. So, wow, 10 base plates, 863 pieces all together. I believe we have 16 minifigures in 4 sets. So, let's take a closer look at some of the cool stuff that you'll see in this group. So now for the grand tour. Take it.
So, here, the first set is 6395, the Victory Lap Raceway, which has 610 pieces included in it. There are 4 cars, the race cars that are included, which are over here on the track currently. We have number 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I have a little scene set up here with the Shell tow truck towing away the number 3 car. And the driver of that is being taken away in a stretcher. So, moving back onto the Victory Lap Raceway, there's a very cool stair pattern here that leads up to the balcony with one of the minifigures coming down the stairs. And there's a lot of printed bricks that are included in this set. A lot of them say Shell and have little Shell logos on them. So up here is the starting board. It has some moving parts, actually. So this you can move to signal the cars to go or stay. And then there are some more printed smooths there. And on top, there's a little countdown of 4, 3, 2, 1, and then the cars go. And down lower here, we've got the Cameraman. So it has a few things that it can do. You can rotate him, move the camera down, and you can also take it from side to side, so you can get a bunch of different camera angles with him.
Very nice.
And then there are some car jacks down here, and some supplies and extra tires. And there's the score booth up here, as I like to call it, with a spinny chair and all the control panels up there. And then there are about 3 people who are viewing from the balcony up there. And that about wraps it up for the Victory Lap Raceway, but there are some other...
flag.
Oh, there are checkered flags down there, too. But then there are the other sets that are currently racing. So, the Nitro Dragsters, which are up here, there are 2 of them, and they're the same pattern except different pieces to build them. And then the other parts included with the Nitro Dragsters are this right down here.
That's like the starting lights for drag races. It would go from the top down to green to tell them when to do the drag race.
Yep.
And then you could even rearrange the base plates. Like you could take all of the straight base plates and rearrange them to make a dragster race.
Yeah,
if you wanted.
You can rearrange the base plates in any fashion that you want because there are a ton of extras of those.
Yep.
And then down here is the other part with some fire extinguishers for the nitro dragsters.
Just in case.
Just in case. And then, finally, right above that, there's the stock car. I'm just sitting there, but there's a shell driver in there with a lot of printed bricks on that little car.
Oh, no kidding.
And then, finally, there is the shell tow truck, which is, not that one.
I like this one, though. Have you talked about this one?
Oh, I haven't shown that one yet.
Okay, we'll go over here.
So, this is the tow truck, which has the tow part in the back, and doesn't currently have a driver, but he is, the shell tow truck does not include a minifigure with it.
Yeah, it doesn't. Even on the instructions, it doesn't show that there is,
since there is a
driver in there. So.
And then.
Huh. Interesting.
Next, we've got
this. Okay.
So it's more of like it's not a tow truck, but it just transports all the racing cars there.
Does this come with the Victory Lap Raceway, basically?
Yes, this is part of the Victory Lap Raceway, and you've got a string here also. You can connect to the cars.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a spot for a driver in here.
Yep.
And then on one of the sides, they're storing a tire.
Fancy.
On the other side, they're storing a fire extinguisher.
Oh, of course.
A lot of fire extinguishers, just in case. So that's about all there is on the Victory Lap Raceway.
So I know for you, this would have been like a perfect set for you when you were younger, when you were really into cars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just the cool idea with all these cars and all the base plates, making a racetrack, and then, all the other Lego cars you could make out of any Legos you might have. And I love this area here, just with all of the racing stuff and the finish line. And I think this might be my favorite part, though. Right here is the go signal and the lap counter and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So there's the whole thing: 4 sets, 10 base plates, 16 minifigures, and hours of fun. So hey, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.